Welcome back to the Boy Time channel. Today we are finally doing Mitski's Be the Cowboy.
Yeah.
This was a highly requested one. We did Puberty 2 like 6 months ago or something. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But it's time. It's time. The wheel wasn't giving us any favors, so I'm like, I'll put it on my wheel. So I'm pushing it forward here because I've been curious for too long.
Okay.
But this is my third Mitski record now because her new one this year, Laurel Hell, came out. And that one's like an 80s pop record. So now I have Puberty
Yeah.
2 and that. And then this giant gap in the middle where Be the Cowboy is. So we're going to find out what that is today.
Okay. That's good. I have no idea what to expect.
I don't either.
I must admit, I have not listened to Puberty 2 since the video that we did on it.
Epic.
And I only remember a couple songs from the new album. So I'm basically going in blind again.
Let's
So
go.
I don't even remember how
Yeah,
Puberty
I've listened to it a
2
couple
sounded.
times. I haven't gone back to it as much. Besides like a couple songs, I think like Fireworks is the standout from Puberty 2 still. But the new one's pretty groovy. A lot of 80s stuff on there is pretty sick.
Epic.
Because there isn't enough 80s throwback albums out this year.
Yeah, it was like, didn't that come out like right after the weekend too? Yeah.
And then Charlie came out who did the same thing like a month or two
Right.
later.
Yeah, it's true. Unfortunate sequencing.
Yeah. But 14 songs, 32 minutes. That's a lot of songs and a little bit of runtime. So we're going to see how we divide these songs up here because I don't want to like glance over songs because usually when we do two, it's like we forget what the first song sounds like. But these are pretty short.
Yeah.
So
We'll have to see. We might have to take it by like a song by song basis.
yeah, we'll start with one. We'll see.
Okay.
Apparently there's a Japanese version of this album. We are not listening to that one because it's not on Spotify. But
Oh, okay.
all right, I guess we can just start with Geyser
Or Geyser.
or Geyser.
Depends on where you're from, I suppose.
This is a Mitski album.
Jump scares?
Oh, whoa. Well, that's an opener.
Yeah.
That was very cinematic.
I really liked that one. I don't know what the jump scare was.
That was weird. It didn't
Like,
happen again. I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm on edge.
I know. I was I was on edge for like a whole minute after that. I was then just when it all exploded and culminated into this big ending. I was like, when's it going to happen again? I was too frightened.
It was even like a little like Ignota at the start with the jump scare afterwards, and then like her vocal inflection. I'm like, I'm getting flashbacks here.
Oh, yeah.
But that build with the whatever like orchestration into like this really like almost hard rock chorus, that was a really cool build. And now we
Yeah.
paused it, ruining all momentum. But that was a really good opener, so I feel like we should talk about it at least.
Yeah, I did really like it. I'm hoping that the rest of this is more cowboy themed.
It just goes full western from here.
Yes, I want what the pink little cowboy guy where it's like 15
Oh, yeah.
gunslinger ballads.
Yeah.
I want that album just again.
We'll see.
Okay.
Why didn't
hope-
you stop me? Track
I
2.
don't know.
This is the opposite of the last track.
I know. Now I have no idea what to expect.
We're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Track 3.
Someone who loves me now better than you, and that pretty friend. Could I know? Take anything.
was not expecting very pretty synths for this record, but I'm here for it.
In the last song, they were a little spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I squeeze a little, meet me at blue.
This record is not going to let me pause. We'll stop there just because we need to talk eventually. But
Okay.
Old Friend and Why Didn't You Stop Me? Not in that order. I think this is a very different record already. Puberty
Yes.
2 was like this different too, but like it was more in your face different. Like there was a lot of like weird glitchy stuff, like noisy stuff happening there. This is just like hard rock intro and then like nice synth things.
Yeah.
And then a guitar solo and then another nice synth track. It's really cool.
Some nice indie pop so far. And I'm here for it, frankly.
Yes, I think Old Friend might be my favorite so far.
I don't know. I think Geyser probably still has it because, man, that build-up was crazy.
That was a good build-up.
But yeah, I think Old Friend has it over Why Didn't You Stop Me? But yeah, I don't know. Really easy listening stuff so far.
Yes.
Kind of something to nod your head to.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
old,
epic.
old Friend works really well where it's just a chorus about like just being at the diner talking about nothing. Well, you have a track that's like very easygoing and there's not a whole lot happening, but it's very nice. It's just like tranquil.
Yeah.
Even like her verses into chorus, there isn't like too much of like an explosion. It's just kind of like a smooth transition into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like that one. We'll do the next two. We'll just keep doing two
Okay.
because I don't want to stop this thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Do A Pearl and then Lonesome Love.
Things I don't talk about. Sorry, it's just that I fell in love with a war. Nobody told me it ended.
Back to guitar. It's the two main things on this album.
Yeah.
Noisy guitar and nice synths.
Like produced really weird where it's like all up like in the front.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Got the horn section going too. You crazy?
She's balling out for sure.
Walk up in my high heels. Nobody fucks me like me.
Bars.
In the morning, in a taxi, why am I lonely for lonesome love?
That was the first like cowboy song. I got a little bit of that
Yeah.
in there.
A little bit, yeah. Just reading the newspaper.
Just walking somewhere. A Pearl and Lonesome Love. Those might be my two favorites back to back.
I didn't care too much for A Pearl. That one was like produced really weird.
Yeah, it was like produced like a 90s like alt song. Everything was like pushed.
It was all here.
Mm-hmm.
Even like when it did explode, it still was all.
It's still at the
yeah.
front.
I would have wanted that to like break it, and then like that would have really.
I like the
helped with that.
texture of it because I think like I don't know. Otherwise, it'd be too similar to like track one maybe because that was like so full.
Yeah.
It reminded me of
guess.
Puberty too, and it's produced in like this different way. It's not like
I suppose.
super clean.
I suppose that is true. Maybe it's just not for me. But I did like Lonesome Love. That one was very nice. But that's just, easy listening. Nice little Western pop song. I don't know.
There was a little bit of like a twang to it.
There
It
was a
wasn't
twang to
country,
it.
but like there was a little bit of that,
Yeah.
which is really cool. But yeah, I think these two are my favorites so far. Starting to get the cowboy theme, where it's just like managing loneliness. Like the Lone Ranger. She's got to find herself and her confidence alone. But man, I'm really getting into her vocals more now because there's such a power behind them. She can just like soar over choruses. Even like I think some of her choruses tend to sound similar, but like I'm starting to like feel them more now. I'm starting to get into it more. Not like I'm done expecting like something different from her, but I don't know. Her vocal backs it up pretty heavily. It's like a more forceful like Wise Blood kind of. Wise Blood's very very like smooth and everything's just super atmospheric. Mitski's got more of a power behind it.
Yeah.
That I kind of dig, but I think Lonesome Love's probably my favorite so far. That song's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
I like that one.
All right. We'll do the next two. Remember My Name and Me and My Husband.
Okay.
Loud.
Okay.
Need someone to remember me. I need something bigger than the sky. Stars where I need to hang around me to finally.
This is a 90s like pop love
Yeah.
ballad.
I steal a few breaths from the world, but me and my husband, we're doing better. So I bet all I have on that fruit.
She doesn't use that higher register enough. Get up there.
I know.
It sounds really
He just
good.
pops up there every once in a while.
Me and my husband, we
Take me out to the ball game.
Now I can't unhear that.
in the corner together.
I have a wild comparison. This is gonna be
Okay.
great.
Sticking together.
Okay.
And my husband.
Remember My Name and Me and My Husband. I'm gonna say it. Me and My Husband was Breadwinner if it was good,
Wow.
because it's
That is a
literally like the
crazy
same song.
comparison. Yeah.
Because it's just the whole irony of like, oh, I'm married. I have no identity. It's just me and my husband. I don't do anything. It's just, it's us.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't sound like absolute garbage.
Breadwinner? I didn't remember Breadwinner
I
being
hate
particularly bad.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Breadwinner was the
Breadwinner was the bad one.
which one was the one that was fine? That was
I don't remember.
Good Wife.
Good Wife.
That was what I was thinking. I'm like, you didn't like
Yeah.
that song? Breadwinner was
No.
bad. Okay, yes.
But
I
Breadwinner
gotcha.
was really bad. Good Wife's still bad, but it's like very listenable.
It's
Breadwinner
fine.
is just like Breadwinner, and then it's like
Yeah.
awful. But Me and My Husband's fantastic. I love like the little cheeriness to it, and just like the irony of like, yeah, I don't have a personality. I just got a husband,
Yeah. I mean, especially with Remember My Name right before it, kind of a nice pairing, if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Me and My Husband.
Mhm.
I can see why that one has a lot of plays.
Does have a lot of plays. Wow. Not the hit that I thought it would be, but
No.
I mean that's pretty popular. Remember My Name's pretty sick too. As someone who is never satisfied with anything ever in life, and I hate it. That song's, she's spitting bars.
Okay.
Yeah. Just how many stars do I need to hang around me to finally call it heaven? Spar.
I don't know.
Spar.
Yeah.
But those two are pretty good. Her album sequencing is very weird because she did this on Puberty too as well, where it's just all over the place. They're short songs. They all have a different like style to them, but they still kind of fit together.
Yeah. Thematically, they tend to work pretty well together.
And Laurel Hell's just all 80s, so it's just like a smooth. It's very different pacing than her other
I
records.
think that one would probably be right up my alley. I haven't listened to it. But
There's a lot of catchy stuff on there, but I feel like her writing's a lot better in here. There's a lot more emotion into it. I feel like on Laurel Hill, she's like, I'm just gonna make some really great 80s ballads and stuff.
hey, nothing wrong with that.
They do sound good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do Come Into the Water and Nobody. I think Nobody's like the Mitski song, so.
It's my favorite Bob Odenkirk movie.
Come into the water. Maybe I'm the same as all those men
This one's gonna go crazy. You can just tell.
Not where I expected this to go.
We're getting there. It's a build. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I have heard this chorus before.
This is really epic.
And it was as soon as I heard like the drums come in, I'm like, oh. This song is so sad. Why is it so groovy?
I don't know, but I really dig it.
Yeah. Nobody. That I have
that's
heard
my
that chorus
favorite
before.
song.
Yeah, that one's really good. That's probably my favorite. Yeah, that one was like, it's so catchy with that chorus. That song is so sad too, and she's like, I'm just gonna like dance it out. That's like the most upbeat like sounding song too. But I mean, I guess that also encapsulates the album too, just the loneliness.
Yeah.
Compared with like I gotta find who I am. I'm not just some other person's like person. I got my own thing going on.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like she found it yet because she's just crying in the club right now with the grooviest song ever made. But yeah, I think Coming to the Water we probably should have played after Me and My Husband just because it seemed like a little interlude thing. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
But like, I don't remember how it even sounded because nobody was so
Yeah.
what it was, you know? Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen yellow annotations on Genius, and she actually went in there and verified it.
Oh, wow.
I've never seen those before. Out of all the
never
all of the
seen
reactions
those?
we've done, I've never seen yellow Genius annotations.
I've seen those on Good Kid, Mad City and Stony. Those are the
Okay.
only two that I've seen.
They don't seem to
yellow
come up very
annotations.
often.
No. I think it's only when they do the videos where it's like. they
Oh,
break it
that could be
down.
why.
I think
Yeah.
that's what it's from.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do the next two, Pink in the Night and A Horse Named Cold Air.
My favorite Nick Drake album.
Yep. This would have been such a good transition from then to Nobody. It's a little bit of cowboy in this one too.
Yeah. A little bit of that acoustic playing.
Mm-hmm.
They would say,
Okay, Tom York, calm down. That's great.
but I circled the
This song should be 10 minutes long. That's all I'm saying. Pink in the Night and A Horse Named Cold Air.
I don't even know what to say. Pink in the Night was very nice, but I think it kind of got outshadowed by A Horse Named Cold Air.
I agree.
But I don't know. It started off, A Horse Named Cold Air started off, and I thought it was just going to be like a little interlude thing, just like with the piano just sporadically going, and then
It could have went on longer. I was down.
Yeah.
I was there. Could have added another verse there. You could have just expanded it, whatever you want. But yeah, I really like that one. Pink in the Night was pretty good. I'm loving her use of repetition. She does like her chorus and she'll just repeat.
Yeah.
I think it works really well as like a percussive thing, but like, I don't know. I've just gotten really into like repeated stuff lately just because meaning like sticks with it there. It's like, this is
Yeah.
important. You should listen to it. But yeah, I think she is just down atrocious the second half of this album. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the horse.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you okay? I know going into any Mitski record, we already know the answer to that. But I mean, yeah, this is down. This is down bad. A Horse Named Cold Air was really great too. Got some Tom York vibes. Got a little bit of Lingua Ignota again during that outro. A little bit down tempo, a little bit more like, I don't know, like what the word would be, Baroque. Just like very, very almost classical in the way that she's singing. It's just not terrifying and utterly like too depressing to listen to like Lingua Ignota's music is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love like the sour pianos. If you could have added reverb, a little bit more reverb on it, would just be,
I'd agree.
it would have been a Radiohead song then. So
Well, yeah.
it would have gone too far at that point. All right.
For the most popular song ever.
Named Washing Machine Heart. That's pretty sick. We'll do that one and Blue Light.
I wish it was Bud Light.
Bud Light, brother. She fixes all her issues and then cracks open a cold one with the boys.
Yeah.
Thought we were going toxic for a second there.
That would have been the sickest sample.
That's a transition, brother. She's lost it.
Yeah.
Album's off the rails. Just getting worse as the album goes on. Her just mental state is just dive bombing.
Do we need to have like someone check up on her?
I don't know. This is like full disconnect right here.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Washing Machine Heart and Blue Light.
I liked Washing Machine Heart.
That was cool.
That one was nice. I don't know if I like it more than Nobody.
No, Nobody's like a smash hit.
Yeah. But I did like it. You
Mhm.
know, and it actually kind of makes some sense. I just saw Everything Everywhere All at Once, and there's a single shot where he takes shoes out of a washing machine and she says, "No shoes." That's what it made me think of. It's such a throwaway line in the movie, but yeah, I was like, oh, shoes aren't supposed to go in there, and I know that because I just saw a film about it.
Did you not know that before?
I thought that it was a pretty good song, and then I liked Blue Light was good too.
I love Blue Light
Yeah,
because I'm an unhinged individual. I don't know. That song is really fantastic. Just like it's like a disconnect from her mental state, but at the same time, the song's disconnecting from you as it goes on. It's just like getting more and more distant as it goes. And it's just like completely off the rails. She's not even singing a chorus. She's just do.
yeah.
But
Especially
Yeah.
like transitioning that end of Washing Machine Heart into Blue Light, where it's just like a complete 180, and then it's nothing really makes
It's like the
sense.
TV just shut off, and then she's just like alone in the room with nothing.
Yeah, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, she is in pain. Last track, the longest one at 4 minutes. That's crazy. Two slow dancers. Okay, good thing we paused. This would have been too depressing of a freaking transition.
It's funny how I still forgot. We're just two slow dancers, last ones out. We get a few years and then it wants us back. Two slow dancers, last ones out.
Now I'm sad.
You cannot end an album like that. Come on. All right. Well, that was fantastic. Yeah. I'm glad we paused between the two songs there because that would have been too much.
Yes, I think that is good.
Yeah, that's instantly going towards the top. Yeah, really fantastic track. Just like a freaking high school dance between like maybe two old people, maybe not. It's just like kind of ambiguous in the way it is. But just the passing of time and that it never stops ever. And that's sad to think about. This
Yeah,
record's got her down bad. It's crazy. Yeah, I expect like an uptick in like emotion in records. This one's just a downward spiral into like that outro, which there's some sweet stuff in that outro, but like it's like she realized it way too late because like she's old at that point, and it's gone already. But man, this is definitely my favorite Mitski record. I have to say that. This one definitely got me the most.
I think I would agree. This one is making me very sad,
Yes.
which frankly I didn't need right now, but it's fine.
Come on, it's a Mitski record.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just thought it was gonna be some nice indie stuff.
I don't think
It's
Mitski's ever
sad
done
indie
nice
stuff.
indie stuff.
Well, I didn't
She's always
remember.
just down there.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, but really great record. I think the Be the Cowboy is more of like a assertion to herself. It's like, you got to do this. Stop doubting yourself and not being satisfied and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But the way she portrays it in writing is super raw and real. The instrumentals are varied enough where there's a lot of different like variation on these tracks. There's a lot of just beautiful songs here. Two Slow Dancers, Blue Light, Horse Named Cold Air, gorgeous. And then Nobody's just so funky.
Yeah. It's got the groove
Mm-hmm.
out of nowhere. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so emotionally devastated from the last song.
Yeah. Don't make us listen to Elliott Smith. We're gonna like want to not do this show ever again.
I think I put him on my list, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll get through it.
We'll get through it.
But we have a wheel to spin.
Let's go.
Like it's good.
It's very bright.
That's okay. Not again.
Oh no.
Not again.
Oh no. Oh no.
Next time is going to be Doug Walker's The Wall.
We were doing so good.
We were doing so good. How did I
doing
get
so
two
good.
yikes in a row?
We had some great albums, and we've had a good run.
This is crazy.
How long is this
What are
thing?
the odds that my wheel gets yikes twice?
Oh no. Okay, it's only 42 minutes, but
This just ruined everything.
this has ruined my
This,
night.
I was already sad, and
Yeah,
now I'm devastated.
yeah. Man, your Yikes albums are really Yikes albums to the point where
I
nobody
know.
wants to listen to them. That's crazy.
I'm not pulling punches here. When I say it's a yikes album, I mean it.
Yeah. All right. Join us next time. Suggest something for us to listen to so I don't have to listen to Doug Walker. We have a lot of requests, though, so just know that I'll probably be in the backlog for a little bit. We're pretty slow.
Make sure it's on Spotify.
That, too. Otherwise, we
It's
can't
one
listen to it.
caveat. Yep.
That just took the wind out of me. I don't know what to do anymore. We don't really have an outro plan anyways, but, like,
Shalom.
shalom, I guess. Yeah.